Well, I'm sitting here in front of the camera bar here at the JVC stand here at IBC 2019. And of course, the man sitting next to me has to be here. It is Gustav himself. Hi, Gustav.
Hi, how are you doing?
Yeah, very good. Always a pleasure to come and talk to you.
Yeah.
Always plenty to talk about. Lots of updates this year from JVC. Tell us a bit about them.
Yes, you know, a lot of people waiting for our 500 and our 550, and we had a production delay and so on. But we do still a lot of improvement on the camera, and the people give the message who are waiting for the camera. That goes now into mass production end of October, but we have still a lot of backlog. So kind of waiting in November that the camera maybe is on the customer's place. And of course we do some add-ons on the camera as well. There is a new function on the 550, for example, we call OES lock. OES is optical image stabilizer. So we do now, in addition, normally you have OES on and off, but when you do it off, you know, it's a optics which is in a magnetic field and it stops it. But if you have high pressure of Gs, let's say you're doing something on the roller coaster, for example, just give that an example, very high pressure you have. So we give the optics also a mechanical lock, so that you have not image disturbance from the moving lens inside. That is, for example, an optical things. As well as, you know, the customer has been able to have a very 4K 60p recording in ProRes on this caddy here. And I like to repeat that this SSD drive can be slotted in. The camera normally use SD card, and we give him also the option for SSD media. This is just a caddy. So the customer purchased the caddy, but the media itself is a normal IT notebook M2 SSD drive. So it's very easy for the customer to purchase reasonable pricing SSD cards. And that goes up to from 250 gigabyte up to 2 terabytes. So it's no problem. And what is also very interesting, and that's a firmware update for our GY-HM900, the big ENG 2/3 inch camera. So with the firmware 3.0, you'll be able to use that caddy also on the GY-HM900 as a slot-in, and you'll be able to do HD recording in ProRes 4:2 10-bit over many hours just by using this part. The firmware update for the AC900 includes also a new FTP function, which is very interesting for news gathering. So, for example, you can do start the shoot, and when you have your networking, you can have transfer the proxy file automatically during your shooting, and you can set up time frame 50 seconds, 10 seconds, 1 minute, up to 15 minutes, and the proxy file will be cut in file slots, and in the background it will be uploaded. For the people who wants to have directly the full resolution transferred, you do the recording, you do the stop, the upload starts, and when you do the recording again, still the file in the background is running up. This is also an update which we're giving for the customer for free of charge. And a little bit later we have a, let's say, 3.A. Right at the end of the year, we will give also you the broadcast overlay in the big ENG camera, which is already in the 550 here. So our next highlight is, this is a kind of a mock-up here. This is for the streaming, our streaming capabilities. We're supporting, as already known, UDP, RTP, RTSP, RTMP. In H.264, and for the customer who for the point-to-point streaming, and maybe you have the network capabilities is good or is bad. You know, with H.265 encoder, we have the same picture quality by half of the bandwidth. So if the network is struggling, you still get the beautiful images by streaming that. And then it will be new stream decoder. You replacement that here on the back side, here into the slot. It will be replaced the H.264 encoder with the 265 encoder. And you get the new streaming functions. The same unit will work also on our GY-HM900. This is one. Target of this one is round about February, March next year. So let's say expecting then on the next NAB maybe or before real working unit for H.265, a big highlight for this one. What else on the firmware update for our customers? For the GY-HM250 customers, as you know that Facebook has changed their protocol type from RTMP to an SSL RTMPS, which is of course sometimes a headache because it's a new protocol which is not built in. We have an update now for the 250 which support Facebook Live, and we're using the pairing function of Facebook. That means you not have to deal with the URL and with the key. So it's a device pairing like a Bluetooth pairing, as an example to say so. And it's very easy to use for the customer to make a Facebook streaming. Of course, we are thinking to update also other cameras in the portfolio, but this I cannot tell you today. So this is in the development phase. JVC is famous for all the streaming items for the camera and so on. We have now also a new live production suite. It's a server-based, with touch screen and so on. You can use a touch screen or a mouse, whatever. It's a built-in server. It's called Connected Cam Studio. It's a complete solution. It's called KITPLUS and KITPLUS. 4000 stands for 4 inputs. 6000 stands for 6 inputs. And that support SDI, that support streaming, different streaming format. It supports NDI, and also it supports SRT. JVC is now also a member of the SRT group, and so we're starting also to build SRT streaming function in our unit. We have that then already into that new production live suite, and also that our cameras, like the new HC500, and the GY-HC500 accept video return or EFB over IP. And also the video return includes audio, and the encoders for that one is directly built in this production suite. So you don't have to purchase other decoders or encoders for IFB or for the video return, so it's directly built in that unit. So we give a complete live production solution in the field for over IP streaming. Last but not least, we will increase our 4K monitor series. We have 31-inch and 27-inch DTU production monitors, and now we will increase also that 4K displays and 24-inch and 70-inch for controlling.
A lot there as always.
Yes.
Absolutely. Now clearly people can come and see you here at IBC, but if they weren't able to come and see you, they want to find out more, what's the website?
Yeah, it's www.gwc.com.
Fantastic, good stuff, thank you. Pleasure as always. There you go. There's the updates for JVC this year at IBC 2019. Plenty of them, make sure you check them out on the website. For more from us here at IBC, don't forget to look at our website, KITPLUS.com.